Hello, friends and neighbors. Your old friend Curtis here. Thanks for tuning in. Got something to tell you that you might ought to know, something you might not have thought about, and kind of hope you don't think it's too gory. Stay tuned. It's something you might need to check in on. But anyway, first things first. Please subscribe and hit that like button. We really appreciate it. And get that notification bell so you'll know when more of our videos come up. We got a big variety show, not just one way of doing things. We got a big variety. And anyway, so something you might ought to think about, and that would be cremation. You know, many people do cremations. It's a lot cheaper than going at the burial cost, But a lot of people, they want to do cremations. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But now a lot of people don't know about cremations. They think they just take the body out there, it gets burned, cremated, and they get the ashes, and that's it. But there's a whole lot more than that, and you need to stay tuned and listen. Because, like I said, something you might not have known. But just the process, a lot of people, it's a cheaper way if they put it in a cardboard box and they slide them into this big crematory and they do the cremation, and it burns the cardboard. So you got ashes from the cardboard. But a lot of people, sometimes they want to pay the extra expense. And I've seen them, I've done cremations, and I've seen them, they buy these expensive coffins, wooden coffins or caskets, and they'll put them in there, and they'll pay like $5,000 for this casket, put their loved one in there, put them in there and cremate them. And I never have understood that, but that's what some people do, and that's what you want to do. More power to you. But here's the thing. Get that there? The body don't come out just ashes. I hate to get into details of it, and I'm sorry, but it don't. There's a process of getting the bones into ashes. But because sometimes you can get ashes made different colors, they add sand to it, so you can have a different colored ashes. But now here's the thing. There's funeral homes. I'm not going to say which ones, but I know there's funeral homes. Like I said, I used to work at one for quite a few years, and it was rough. But something you might not have known. When your loved one gets cremated, they might have gold teeth somewhere in their mouth. Gold does not melt in there. It stays attached and falls out. Anyway, so they got gold teeth inside with those cremations. And when they rake out the bones, there's gold there. And some funeral homes cash in on that gold. Because this one particular funeral home, I think there's many of them, there's a little, like a mason jar. They sit over there on the side. And then they start going through there and they find gold teeth. And they put it inside this mason jar. When it gets full, they hand it over to the owner of the funeral home. And she cashes in twice. Or I'm sorry, I said she did. But anyway, that's what they do. And so if you want your loved one's gold teeth, ask for them. They're yours. So don't be bashful about it. And I'll tell you, there's more stories I can tell you about funeral homes. I'm going to tell you the insides and outs of what happens and stuff you need to know, some things you need to think about, and make sure the right thing's being done. So anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Again, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. We got a whole lot more coming. Goodbye.